Here we go. Outside of ones and a twos on a turkey. Outside of gravy. Outside of stuffing. Outside of Yorkshires. Inside. One to the three to the four to the five to the six. Here we go. Inside. Such a big tune, this one, isn't it? We could just do this for an hour. It'd be such a great stream. Just this on loop, you know? If they ever took this track off Streamlabs, I think I'd cancel my subscription. You know? And I'd be right. Hey! Do you remember we used to play like music all the time on streams, and then the internet was just so bad. You know, YouTube is so like just joyless that they put a stop to that. Not allowed to play music on YouTube, you know. One more time. Oh. Huh. Warp. Warp. He's bringing it down. He's bringing it down. He's bringing it down. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is Good Vibes stream time. Welcome. Good evening, Al and all in the chat. Good evening. How is everybody? We are live, folks. You've made it to the greatest live stream in the history of the world. The YouTube Alice Williams' band Good Vibes stream. Got a little lemon and ginger here. We are ready to go, folks. Feeding the ducks, bro. Feeding the ducks. Okay. Sorry, we can't do feeding the ducks anymore. It's too bad. But feeding the ducks. Oh no. Sorry, that's me there. Double me. What have I got? This one though. I got my Christian piano music on in the background. It's a good one, man. Hang on, I'll get one of my favourites. What's my favourite one? They're all good, you know. Surrounded. Let me see. Cornerstone. Yeah, I'll try that one. Let me see. What's this one like? Can you guys hear that? You usually can't. Oh, it's a bit loud. I think that's a bit better. Oh, it's a bit much, isn't it? Let me see. Evening all from Hawley, Surrey. How's it going, Tony? Oh no, what's going on? Sorry for your loss. What's happening here? Loss of my cousin last week. Sorry, Jane. Sorry about that. Well, good vibes. The good vibes are underway. That's all I can say. The good vibes are underway. Oh, and you're a Sheffield United fan? Oh my gosh. Well, it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, Jane. That's all I can tell you. Dee, dee, dee. Do you like Bethel music, Alistair? Yeah, I guess I do, yeah. Yeah. I like loads of worship music. I like most of it, you know? I really do. I'll be honest, I like Bethel music, but I don't really know, you know, which songs are theirs, or, you know, if you said to me, like, name your top 3 Bethel music tracks, I wouldn't know what to say. But I know that I like them. You know? All the classics. So, yeah, there it is. I don't mind, but I'm particularly loving this channel on YouTube. It's called Resting Place, where they just have these little, like, piano versions of Christian music. You know, and it goes on for, like, 3 hours, you know? So it's just, like, relaxed background music. I heard Bethel music is sus. Oh, jeez. How so? Can't trust anything these days, can you? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little teaser of what I'm listening to now. There's no way this is sus. Listen to this. This is what I have in the background. Just nice, peaceful. Just goes on like this for hours. It's fantastic. Like, if you know the tune, you know what's going on here. Anyway, that's it's enough of that before I get kicked off the internet or whatever happens to you for playing something fun. They're really hot on it on StreamYard. You can't play music. Somehow they know, and they're like, no, stop. Oh well. I think Hillsong are worse. Well, what have they done? I thought that SHTF had already started when I saw your beard, Alistair. Maybe I'd missed it. What's SHTF? What does that mean? SHIT had hit the fan? Shit. Oh, shit in the fan. Right. Got you. Fine. Dude, I think the shit hit the fan a while ago, didn't it? That's such a good expression when you think about it. The shit hits the fan. What a strange expression. Very graphic. The shit hits the fan. Wow. How did someone come up with that one? The shit hitting the fan. Need to turn my radio down a bit. I know, why would shit hit any fan? That's what I'm saying. Who came up with this, man? I know it means like when stuff has gone wrong. I mean, I guess they're just thinking what's one of the worst things that can happen, and then shit hits the fan. It's hilarious. Obviously, I've heard that expression a bunch. I never really thought about it before. Stephen Fry met Zelensky a few days ago. What? Man, are they still trying that one? Are they still trying the old, hey, this guy's meeting Zelensky? Do you remember when, like, Ukraine was like a thing that people gave a shit about and no one cares? You know what I mean? Like, people just don't care anymore. It's been too long. They just don't care. Certainly no one cares about, oh, this celebrity's meeting with Zelensky. It's like, come on. Really? Still? I think I've got a little too much ginger. Not quite enough lemon in this tea, you know. What's your view on Israel, for or against? Well, the Bible says that the sons of Ishmael, which is the nation of Islam, will be constantly at war with, you know, the Jews, God's chosen people. The Bible also says that, you know, in the last days, you know, Israel, the Jews, whatever we want to call it, they'll be just surrounded by nations that are at war with them, and that for me is the Muslim countries. You notice that, you know, God's chosen people, like where they live, like the Holy Land, like the land of Canaan that they were given by God, they're surrounded by, you know, Muslims. They're surrounded by enemies, essentially. You know, the Muslims and the Jews do not get on at all, you know, and that's what God said would happen. Funny that. I got to see this. Fry Zelensky. Fry Zelensky. Oh my gosh. Stephen Fry meets Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Ukraine. The British actor wrote on social media that Ukraine was his new bestie. Oh my gosh. Look at these two. Look at these two maniacs. Dude, look at Zelensky. Dude, coked up to his eyeballs, wearing a shirt that's too small for him. His little man boobs crammed in there. Oh, 5 foot, you know, weaselly appearance. What is this about, man? Dude, these guys, man, the wages of sin is death. You know what I'm saying? Look at these guys. Look at these guys. The synagogue of Satan refers to false teachers, not Jews. A Jew wrote that, for goodness sake. Anyone remember when they were spelling Zelensky with 2 Y's at the end? I don't remember that. It sounds like something they do, though. I remember when they were spelling chicken Kiev some funny way. Most likely. It wouldn't surprise me, you know? Have you seen J.K. Rowling's destroying the man dressed up as a woman, India Willoughby, on Twitter? Her comments. I don't know who that is. Who is India Willoughby? I don't even know who that is. Is that Holly Willoughby's sister? Fry looks like he's on stash as well. There's something wrong with this. Like, what is this? I imagine it gets better if you play the video.
24, some,
There we go.
different things. This was some of the first ladies and...
I love this, the way they give these... I love the way he always, whenever an actor or someone visits Zelensky, they always give each other these, little gay gifts. Like Sean Penn brought his Oscar, like, how up your own arse can you be? Like, I brought you my gold statue because I like you so much. Oh, jeez.
Just to remember...
A map of the country, Gazanova. This is very kind.
Look at this. Oh, this is great.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Look, you got yourself a little blue and yellow bag. Wow. Bag for life. Look at this.
Thank you so much.
They ever just sort of seem Fry's sort of thinking, what the hell have I got myself into? You know what I mean? What the hell am I doing here?
Some different things.
Some different things.
The first ladies and... just to
A
remember...
map of the country,
Yes.
Gazanova. This is very kind. This is
for you. That is for you.
He gives him the little blue and yellow handle bag. Like he's Morrison's or something. Man. Dude, that is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah, too wise. There you go, too wise. Oh yeah, too wise. You're right. How funny. He has got Ukrainian tote bags. He's literally... Dude, this war... This is the only war I've ever seen with a merchandise department. You know what I mean? Like, they're so at war that they're cranking out merchandise. There's a PR department. There's a merchandise department. I've never seen a war with merchandise before, bro. I've never seen it. Absolutely never seen it. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Bet someone has compromising videos of Stephen Fry somewhere? Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Just one, there's probably unlimited. Dude, I've never seen of this, heard of this. What is it? What is even the pretense for Stephen Fry going over there? Look at this. Why you can trust Sky News. The Trust Project. Dude, the fact that you've got a whole section on... Here's some news for you. This is... The news today is... You can definitely trust us. Click for more. Wow, what a unbiased bit of reporting. Sky News mission statement was updated, blah, blah, blah. These are our core values. We are bold. We are rebellious. Oh, yes, I'm sure Sky News is so rebellious against the establishment. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, the people that run the world and control the media, they haven't got anything to do with Sky News. Oh, no, Sky News are complete rebels, complete mavericks. Loose cannons they are at Sky News. We earn trust by behaving with integrity. When? When did you earn trust by behaving with integrity? Once. When did I must have missed that. This is all nonsense. Man, they're really struggling here. Diversity. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, you really know how to build people's trust. Diversity, yeah, that's... People really trust diversity programs. Look at this. 40% were women of our interviewees. Jeez. 18% of them are black. Love us. Jeez. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. They're doing the full communism. We got this many whites. We got this many blacks. How hilarious. Oh yeah, I'm bored of that now. Wobbler says hi. Just got the notification. Hey Wobbler. You missed some good vibes. What about the Church of England announcing they're spending £1 billion on diversity? I mean, it's all part of the same thing, isn't it? You know, it's all part of the same thing. Like, everything's just being destroyed in front of your eyes. They're not really trying to, you know, make things diverse or anything like that, you know? None of that's real. None of that's real. They're just trying to destroy everything. It's a good way of just taking £1 billion out of the church is just to spend it on diversity. Just joined. Been listening to you and James Dellingpole. Brilliant. P.S. I'm with you on the pre-tribulation rapture. I understand. I did a podcast with James on last week. Might have been Thursday last week. Could have been Wednesday or Thursday or Friday last week. And I understand that people are listening to it now. So that must mean that it's out on the... for subscribers or whatever it is. Like, you can, if you're a member or subscriber or whatever of the Delling Pod, you get them early. So that must be what's going on. But it was a great podcast. Really enjoyed myself. Really loved it. Absolutely loved it. My third appearance on the Delling Pod. And probably my favourite one. Yeah, it was great fun. Really fun. So there it is. I was trying to think of something to make a video on today, and I couldn't really find anything. I found a Suella Braverman interview on trigonometry, which is maybe a candidate, but sometimes I just can't be bothered to unpack, like, politicians. You know, it's all... People kind of understand that politicians are full of it now, don't they? They don't really need me to do a breakdown, do they? They understand that whole game's rubs, don't they? You know, it's like it's all about immigration and, oh, what's going on with immigration? And come on, and they're pretending like, oh, yes, well, They're not doing anything about it. It's like they're the ones doing it, for God's sake. It's like the government aren't like not doing anything about immigration. Like they're the ones orchestrating it. And not only are they the ones orchestrating it, but they're probably the ones that are, there's one entity that's doing it. And at the same time as they're doing it, I believe that they're now reporting on it. Not only are they doing this evil stuff to you, but they want you, they're recording it, they're putting on their mainstream media networks, they're sort of rubbing it in your face sort of thing. They're not just doing it. They don't want to get away with it. They want you to know that they're doing it because there's nothing you can do about it. You know? That's right, Hoggy. A shipmate of mine forwarded a picture of you. Yeah, I met your friend at the Barnyard Comedy Club in Nuneaton. I was wearing my Godwin's hoodie for the gig, as I want to do. What do you think of Andrew Bridgen's unhinged wife? I think the whole Andrew Bridgen thing is some kind of a psyop. I can't tell you exactly what, but something going on. Bob Moran is the top guy, you're right. Great guy. I love my Godwin's hoodie. Yeah, who doesn't, dude? Who doesn't? By the way, we've got my next thing I'm doing with merchandise is all the hoodies and stuff that we do are coming out in like about 16 different colors. Hey, enjoyed your interview with David Vance. Saw it 2 days ago. You were really spot on with the answers to these questions. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed that interview as well. I quite enjoy doing interviews. It's fun. Enjoy it. Bridgen is a psyop. Those calling out the jab at the start and get the platform gets. Yeah. Someone said today, which might be right, they were like, Bridgen's got all this stuff going with his wife and like this billionaire had to lend him like millions of pounds because he's in debt and, he's a very sort of immoral guy away from the vaccine thing. And someone was saying they might have used him to be the poster boy for sort of, against the vaccines because he's got all these sort of skeletons in the closet or he's a sort of immoral guy and they can sort of blow him up every time they want, And because he's so broke and in debt and stuff and has to borrow millions of pounds from people, I think he's probably just completely controlled and there's something going on there, in my personal opinion. But, I've met him a couple of times and, some of the groups who are really anti, vaccine and pro-freedom, they absolutely love this guy, so we'll see. We'll see. We will see. The Islam thing is a diversion from the migration problem, which will kick off in May. May, huh? Nice. Something to look forward to for the summer. What's the immigration problem that will kick off in May? Any further details on that? This country has had it. I mean, which country hasn't had it? You know what I mean? All countries have had it, haven't they? Of course they're importing boatloads every day. I mean, we're living in the final days, Things are bad and they're probably going to get worse, But God's in control. Wagons ho to El Salvador. Brilliant. England is a cesspit. Might as well enjoy the decline. Well, I'll certainly try and enjoy the decline. Yeah. That's the only reason not to. The Royals have buggered off. I reckon there'll be a false flag event and Buckingham Palace or Parliament will be bombed by our own government and blame Russia. Oh, man. Honestly, even if Russia did blow up our Houses of Parliament, I wouldn't be willing to go to war with them. I'd just be like, oh, well. If they blew up Buckingham Palace, I'd be like, well, they got us. I don't particularly like those guys anyway. You know what I mean? I wouldn't care. And also, obviously, if they were like, Russia's blown up the House of Parliament, I'd be like, first of all, I don't believe it was Russia. You guys, you're all one big family, and you're doing this to, each other, essentially. But first of all, I don't believe the validity of it. Second, even if I did, I wouldn't care. Third, I'm just not going to war, whatever happens, so just go away. How about that? Get out of that one. Listen, God looks after my family and my children. Okay? England doesn't. I can't do anything about the decline of this country. I can't. The things that I can do, I'm doing. I'm telling people to believe in God. I'm telling people this is a judgment of God, and the reason this country's in decline is people stop believing in God, and I'm telling people as much as I can. This generation is not going to fight for a country that's going to be destroyed and hates them. There you go. Can't say I disagree. Oh, microphone's like a Mega Blaster. Oh. Is that any better? I turned it down a bit. Sorry, I should check. Oh, yeah, it's a bit Mega Blastery, isn't it? Is it still there? Hang on. Have I got this stream somewhere where I can... No, I haven't. Oh, there's no way for me to check. Let me see. I'll put this stream on over here. Hang on. Here we go. Right, let me check. It's not too bad now. That's not bad, is it? That's all right. I think that's all right. You guys can put up with that, surely. Can you? Where am I? I'm here. Oh. What's happening now? There we go. Okay, I'm back. The eclipse passes through several towns named Nineveh. Think God is calling USA to repent one last time. Interesting. I don't know if anyone remembers, but last year AW asked what happens next. And I said the collapse of law and order, and that happens in June. Okay. Collapse of law and order is in June. Source? You know, people said something people say, isn't it? Source? People say something's going to happen. They go, what's source? How do you know the collapse of law and order is coming in June? I mean, I can see how that might be happening. But how are you so definite? My only concern is missing church on Sunday if they turn the internet off. That's a good concern. I missed what you put before. Oh, right, yeah. There'll be a general election in May, and Galloway will create a farce, and we'll all be watching whilst the migrants start their invasion and civil war ensues. Who's Galloway? George Galloway? Is he involved in the election? Yeah, law and order collapsed a while ago, didn't it? We got the sort of pretense of law and order, but realistically, didn't it collapse a while ago? Yeah, sorry, Jane. Jane's cousin's just passed away, and she's a Sheffield United fan. And at the beginning of the stream, she said they're playing Arsenal. I think they might be about to get hammered. And dude, it's 5-0, and it's not even half time. Like, I remember Palace got beat 9-0 once by Liverpool. I wasn't even really into football that much back then, and people never shut up about it. So, you know, if this stays on, like, ratio here, this could be, like, 11-0. No, I've never seen a game of football in the Premier League this one-sided, to be honest with you. Galloway just won the by-election in Rochdale. Wait, his campaign slogan was for Rotherham and for Gaza. No way. Wait, Rotherham or Rochdale? Someone else said Rochdale. His campaign slogan was for Rochdale and Gaza. It can't have been. Rochdale. It wasn't for Rochdale and Gaza, was it? No way was it that. No way. Wow. This is for Gaza. George Galloway sweeps to victory in Rochdale by-election. Huh? Wow. This is for Gaza. What does that even mean? Hang on. Wow. The veteran political agitator George Galloway slifting and blah, 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 blah. Galloway, one of the most decisive, won almost 40% of the vote in a contest dominated by the conflict in Gaza. I'm sure they've got bigger problems in Rochdale than what's going on in Gaza, haven't they? I don't imagine it's a great place to live. Keir Starmer, this is for Gaza. You will pay a high price for the role you played in the neighboring country covering for the catastrophe. When he says this is for Gaza, is that like pro-Israel or pro-Palestine? I don't understand. What does that, when you're pro-Gaza, what does that mean? Isn't that just like an area? Stop voting, exactly. Dude, I didn't start, so It's pro-Palestine. How is Gaza Palestinian? Someone help me? I don't get it. Pro-Palestine, anti-Israel, right. Gotcha. Voting validates the farce. Yes, quite. Quite. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a super chat that has come in from the main man, Triple P. Triple P is super chatting via Subscribestar now. So I'm getting them, and I will read them out. Bosh, Triple P says. Donation incoming. The Rishi Sunak speech on the steps of number 10 was absolute cringe, and today's UK column news ripped Rishi to pieces. Okay, thanks. We will have a look at that. We will have a look at that. Because I'm sure that will be good. Also, hey, we've got a super chat coming in from Na, who says, all the best, Alistair, which is, a very good sentiment that I think we could all get behind. Thank you for the $5, dude. I appreciate you. God bless. And thank you too, Triple P. I think Triple P has dropped some stuff off at the Telegram for us, so let's have a look. Where is it? Here we go. Where is it? Is there a link to UK column news? Is it a video? You see. I can't see it. I can't find the UK column link. Fortunately. Where is my stream? Ah, there it is. Sunak looks like one of those kids who tries to make friends with the bullies at school who have to fight his own battle. Dude, he looks like the guy from the In-Betweeners. He really reminds me of Will from the In-Betweeners. I'm not the only one who's noticed, obviously, his videos about it online and stuff, but he really, really does come across like that guy. Prime Miniature, that's a good one. Dude, the clips of Sunak and the guy from the In-Betweeners, yeah, they're absolute gold. How many of them are there? Can you guys find some and link them to me? I'd love to watch them on the stream now. That'll be fun. That'll be a good laugh for sure. I'll look for it myself. got to be around here somewhere. Sunak. Okay.
Reassurance today that there will be
Dude, he sounds exactly like him. Listen. He sounds exactly like him.
Well, to anyone who's anxious about this, I want to give them reassurance today that there will be no...
Wait. Is this someone dubbed Will from the In-Betweeners over the top of this guy? Or is this actual Rishi Sunak? Because this is dead ass Will from the In-Betweeners.
Well, to anyone who's anxious about this, I want to give them reassurance today that there will be no cliff edge to the furlough scheme. I'm working as we speak to figure out the most effective way to wind down the scheme and ease people back into work.
There's no way this isn't just Will from the In-Betweeners, right?
Some scenarios have suggested we are potentially spending as much on the furlough scheme as we do on the NHS, for example. Now, clearly that is not a sustainable situation. Well, this scheme is going to get money out to businesses incredibly fast. There's such a simple form to fill out, and it's
well done! Guys, we totally smashed it. Well done!
Do you hear about Chris Wharton from Paper Shop?
No, what?
He was mucking about at the wreck, got his head wedged in the bottle bank, got stuck there all night. By the time someone found him in the morning, he'd been arse raped 18 times.
Oh, mate, that's grim.
I have a few questions.
Like what?
Well, one, why was he sticking his
It
head in
is
the
the
bottle
same.
bank?
Looking for bottles, you mug.
Okay. Number two, what you're saying is the first 18 people to have discovered him in this state just happened to be opportunistic homosexual rapists.
Looks like it. Here, where was your dad last night, Neil?
Badminton, why?
Of course he was.
And finally, why, after what was at best a humiliating evening, would he as the victim
Does sound a
tell
lot like
anyone,
him.
let alone you, about it?
I used to sit next to him in woodwork.
Of course. Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Oi, Neil.
really important that we learn the lessons of COVID, and that's why the inquiry was children and our grandchildren.
Where is
I
it?
pledge that I will serve you with integrity and humility, and I will work day in, day out to deliver for the British
Dude, it's
people,
uncanny.
our children and our grandchildren. I pledge that...
Dude, it is uncanny.
Gilbert, what a tosser!
I'd like to pay tribute to Liz Truss for her dedication.
Dude, it's too good. There used to be a video, though, where they actually just...
Westminster's been acting like the next election's a done deal. The people of Uxbridge just told all...
No, it's not a good one.
I'm sure you would agree that given the challenges facing public finance, it's vital that all tax...
Oh, never mind. Can't find the actual clip anywhere. Oh no, I used to watch The In-Betweeners. Like, that was a long time ago, The In-Betweeners. Ah, thanks, Triple Pete. So, we have got Sunak-linked hedge funds sees pandemic profits soar to 109 million. Oh, yeah. Really, really unsuspect there. What else we got? Rishi Sunak was appointed Chancellor 4 years ago, 4 weeks before the budget and 5 weeks before lockdown. Sunak was handed William Hague's Richmond-safe seat in 2015 after his father-in-law made a multi-million-pound donation to David Cameron. He is a sponsored plant. Interesting. What else we got on Sunak? Sunak's family firm signed $1 billion deal with BP before PM opened new North Sea licenses. Dude, it's crazy, man, what they get away with. Isn't it? Look. It's nuts. Look, here's the. So, you know, they sort of rush this guy in there. You know, they don't get elected anymore, politicians, anything like that. Thanks for sending them in, Triple P. No, David Cameron's the MP who had sex with a pig or something. I don't think he was murdered. He's the pig sex guy. Aren't politicians great? Is he the guy who was murdered? No, he's the pig sex guy. Man, really is a wild state of affairs that we're living through. I got so many links open on my computer now. George Galloway looks hilarious. I've been on George Galloway's show once. It had a really weird vibe, man. This weird hat that he wears is crazy. What is this, bro? What is this? This is so weird, man. All this stuff's so weird now. Look at his eyes, bro. Crazy. Who is that guy with the weird hats and shit behind him? Why is like Willy Wonka behind him? Why is like, my gosh. Dude, they really are just trying to throw like Hunger Games vibes at us now. You know that? That is insane. Look at the people behind him. Broski. That is mental. I can't unsee him being a cat on Big Brother. It's like humiliation ritual vibes, you know? So we're supposed to believe that the people of Rochdale just vote for like, you know, Gaza now. That's what we're supposed to believe, is it? What a load of... Dude. That's mental. Jeez. Lots of people referencing the Big Brother stuff. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I can't lie, it's pretty weird. Only trust in Jesus and the gospel. Anything else is just a diversion. I mend that. Yeah, I don't even think it's like, I don't even think that they have to do that. Like, you know what I mean? People are like, oh, it's a fix. They mail in the votes. I think they just say whoever's won that they want to win. I don't think there's even a voting system. You know? I don't think there's even votes. I don't think they even have to fix it. They just say, oh, this guy won. You know what I mean? It's so corrupt they don't even have to fix it. In my opinion. Peachy says, I think some big disturbances are coming this year. Well, it wouldn't be surprising. The police were called to account for voter fraud. I think if there is some sort of public exposure of voting fraud and fixed elections, it'll be, released on purpose sort of thing, Like they'll want us to deliberately know now that the elections are fixed to get some sort of violent reaction or something, Okay. 12 minutes behind up, Triple B. Gotta hang in there. Well, there's something funny. Peachy couldn't make a phone call yesterday because she was in a dressing gown. I don't understand what you mean. Man, it's quite the time to be alive, isn't it? It is quite the time to be alive. Have we done Trump winning at the Supreme Court of the United States to remain on the ballot? Oh, dude, I don't even know what's going on with... I don't even pay attention anymore to American politics. I used to think that the world was going to live or die based on, who won elections in America. Now I sort of know better than that, It's like, it's just all a big load of nonsense, isn't it? Even the whole Trump-Biden thing, it's all nonsense, isn't it? Come on. There's no good option at the ballot box. Even Trump, I think, I'm afraid to say it. Supreme Court kept him on. Yeah, the gig I was out on Sunday, there was quite a... Not controversy, but there was like a Q&A. And there was like a few Trump supporters who were like, still like, I think Trump's great. And Bob was like, no, I think he's this and that. And, it's getting a bit... there's a real difference of opinion there, isn't there? I used to really like Trump, but now I'm thinking, uh-oh. Don't look good. What's going on don't look good. Does it? Let's be honest. Forget Trump, he's part of the pantomime. Yeah, it could well be. Could well be. Jeez. I don't know, man. I've reached the point where I feel like the system is being deliberately exposed by the system so that they can, you know in the book of Revelation where the harlot is destroyed by the beast? Well, I think the harlot is like this system that's being exposed, like Hollywood, all that stuff. And I think, the Antichrist and the beast, the false prophet and stuff will come along and sweep away like the NWO with probably Russell Brand cheering them on, I think it's God's plan here. So when people are like, oh, Russell Brand's exposing them, it's like, I think they're sort of exposing themselves in order that they can destroy themselves and come across like the good guy. And everyone will follow the beast as it destroys the harlot, I'm intending to do as many theme parks as possible this year before society collapses. Dude, I'm with you. That's generally, I think, a good attitude. It's like, I'm just going to try and enjoy myself as much as I can before this all goes to shit. It's not a bad attitude, I think. Oh yeah, I know all about the P. Diddy situation being like the music industry Epstein, just this really zesty gay guy just having sex with all the rappers and videotaping it. And yeah, but it's weird, bro. It's weird. But everything will be exposed, yeah. They're just going to blow up everything in front of people's faces, everything that people like. They're just going to blow it up, aren't they? Did you know that Spanish couple in India? I mean, did it happen? Maybe. Is it all just that kind of news is just put out there to depress you and stuff like that? You know what I mean? I tend not to pay. I don't even know if stuff like that really happens, or if it did, or if it didn't. I refuse to focus in on really sort of negative, disgusting events that may or may not have happened on the other side of the world. You know what I mean? We're going to have enough of that going on right outside our front door, Let's see what happens. It's all interesting, isn't it, people? Listen, that was your good vibes. I'm sure you agree that there were some excellent vibes there. But, there's so much of this we can do, people. I hope you enjoyed tuning in. I did my best on my low gas tank. We'll be back sometime this week. Maybe on Rumble for a real stream, Thanks, Elric. Thanks, guys. Peace out, folks. See you tomorrow.